Look at the top of the screen. Some people might not have noticed, but it has the points that both teams are at. I mean, how could you have not noticed if you played? But yeah, so obviously the game hasn't started and there were only 4 people on their team. Imagine, imagine you can't leave the match, but the other team has literally 4 people. I love matchmaking. Apex Legends is the best game in the world. Enjoy this video. I feel like talking about the state of Apex Legends is kind of a washed topic. Like everyone talks about it, everyone has their opinion. I don't know. I always try to voice it in a manner that is unbiased in a sense, not necessarily in the sense of not leaning towards one side of an argument, but just I'd say presenting it as it is rather than an embellishment. But even though I do that, I still feel like just talking about these subjects and ranting about them is kind of fucked. It's like it's no fun for me because it's just like it's triggering my PTSD. I don't know. So I decided I'm not gonna complain about the state of Apex. What we just talked about the good things about Apex. What I'm enjoying this season. So for starters, there's a new character. I actually quite enjoyed the concept of Mad Maggie. She's nice. I think that their execution was horrible, low key, because I don't understand what she has to do with heat shields. And then just the idea that like Revenant and Loba, their lore is way cooler and they had cinematics together type shit, you know what I mean? And I understand that they did do a lot to hype up Mad Maggie, but her presentation was really weak in my opinion. She doesn't have that many cool skins, but overall, her concept of just having the double time in it or octane stem whenever she has her shotgun equipped, that's a pretty nice feature. Now, you guys know me, so I'm really not the type to switch up my main like that. I main Pathfinder mostly, so I just run Path, but I can appreciate when a new character comes into the game and they are not unbalanced. I think that Maggie is she has a very like average pick rate right now. They said that it looks like she's going to decline, but you know that doesn't really matter because I think there's going to be some people who are going to stick with her, and that's what counts in the end. You know what's funny? Bro, there's some people in game who don't have like any currency and they're talking about, oh, I wish I could buy Maggie. I always love like hearing that type of shitty conversation because it makes me like remember that like, bro, I've been hard stuck level 500 for like 2 years. Isn't it funny how all these data miners and all these content creators that bring out the news were like, oh, they're gonna add more levels of this season, and then like we don't get any more. And that's kind of crazy. I really do not appreciate the way that the developers are handling Apex, but I promised not to complain. So more that I do enjoy about this season. I've been enjoying the 1 million subscribers special for Timmy. He dropped a lot of good content last year and in the years prior. You know what he didn't put in that 1 mil special? His his 1v1 against Lyric. Timmy, I still remember that. You owe me a 1v1, big dog, so that I can prove I'm the best Apex Legends player. I have been enjoying this LTM. It goes away tomorrow, and that's the saddest thing in the world because I haven't had that much time to just sit there and play and just get to enjoy all the rotations and And I just feel like a lot of the games that I have played, they weren't really good games, you know what I mean? But we aren't complaining. This game mode is so fun. Bro, 1v9 the team. That's what this game mode should be called. I dropped so many 70 kill games solo against the other 9. It was ridiculous. I I don't understand why Timmy and acue keep ignoring my request for a 1v1. This game mode is it needs a whole lot of work, but it was fun overall, and I wish that it stayed throughout the whole season. Even if it was still an LTM and it wasn't going to be there next season, it's nice to be able to say I'm not doing good in BR. I don't want to play arenas because arenas is whack as fuck. And then you go play some of that good old fashioned control. One thing that I've been enjoying a lot this season is that server lag, latency lag. I myself have not been experiencing it much because I'm connected to my router, but I constantly am running into that Pathfinder. We all know the Pathfinder with the portal gun. He's usually just running around with a shotgun using Kamui everywhere. Any bullet that you hit him with goes right through him. And then he's also just one place, and then like half of a second later, he's behind you. I just feel like everyone's been complaining about these issues, but I myself have not been experiencing them very much, and I am very happy about that. I think that this season was very smooth for me in comparison to other seasons, so I am very grateful. And one thing I enjoyed about this season was also the fact that during the 3-year anniversary, everyone else got a fucking heirloom except for me. What the fuck? I logged on, opened all those packs, not no goddamn heirloom. What is this? I don't understand. I've been playing, opened 1,000 fucking packs by now, and I don't get my heirloom. I think it's probably a race thing. I'm gonna Oh my god. Another thing that I like, watching the video as I was talking, I realized another thing that was so great this season. Bangalore. Rogue said something about Bangalore's smoke, you lose your aim assist. I feel like people complain about Bangalore a lot, but it's actually really true. If you play Bangalore, you realize because there's actually no one really shooting at you, but you get your passive out of nowhere. You know what I mean? I think that as a Bangalore connoisseur myself, I can definitely tell you that Bangalore is a little bit broken. Mirage is not broken in the slightest. People are just complaining. I think that Mirage is broken in the sense that he um needs a buff in his decoy. When you send it out, it literally just dies. And sometimes that really actually gets me killed. And as a Mirage connoisseur, I mean none of them I'm a way better Pathfinder than I am any other legend. But but I like to play other legends, and just those two are two that I've been noticing a lot of problems with. Balance your game. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this season. I hope you enjoyed the LTM while it was out, because rest in peace to the LTM. Look at that clip right there. Watch it again. Peace out. Thanks for watching Mawagia. But those two got demolished. Those two cryptos, literally two of them right in front of me. What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Oi. One last thing. Look at this game. This was my fastest game ever. Look at what the team finished with. That's 26 kills. It was literally like a 6-minute game or a 4-minute game, something like that. How? How do you have a control match that fast? And they had 9 people. That's the craziest part. Like, I've literally gone up against the teams of 7. That team of 4 in the beginning probably did better than this pitiful group of 9 ruffians.